Greetings everyone. Today we play rapid chess. I need only 8 points to reach a new peak rating. So we have a clear goal today. In any case, I will share my thinking as we go. So hopefully this will be instructive and interesting. Alright, let's start. Welcome. I have been quite close before, so today I try to avoid blunders. In the last time I think I was very close to get a new peak rating, but somehow I lost my way and lost the game, and suddenly then lost another one. And okay, let's try to focus on this one. Bishop d7 is of course not the main option for black, but how to get some benefits from it, I don't know. Okay, let's think. I think c3. But then he can go c5. Yeah, okay. I can't remember what would be the best, but okay, let's play knight f3. I think this will go the same. Okay, the plan is to put bishop on b5. I think that is a plan. And if we play a4, then something like this. Okay, let's try to be a bit tricky. I will bring my knight to e2 because I think he likes to play this way, and it's not the best. But of course, my knight might be a bit misplaced on e2. But now we can go here and take with the knight. I think I will do something like this. Probably he should do something else than take here immediately, but let's see. I think I can play c3, bishop d3, but should I start with bishop d3? If he goes here, bishop e2, and then I can kick the knight back to c6, I guess. So let's play bishop d3. If rook c8, then c3. If queen c7, okay, that might be a bit different. But maybe we can sacrifice the e5 in that case. Okay, maybe bishop c5 is not the best because we have at least this one, and there is no need to trade, but okay, why not to trade? I don't know. Okay, then there is clear chance to make some pressure on d4. So let's play this way. It hits the bishop, and we have some chances to play c4. Okay, let's castle. Of course, our bishops are pointing to kingside. It's not so easy to develop the knight because white can take. Okay, knight b4 is coming, but should I play a3 or c3? I don't know. Both looks fine, but maybe I will concentrate on kingside attack. So I will play c3, and the plan is not to play c4 in near future. Something like let's say bishop g5. Is this an option for black? I don't know, but maybe it's better to play something like rook e1 for the start. It's very useful move in any case. And if he goes to f5, okay, d5 is hanging, but still. This is very useful move. It prevents any kind of f6 action, and knight is ready to go to g5, and then we can bring our queen to h5 or g4 or so on. I think this bishop might be misplaced. Something went wrong in the opening for black. I think so, but we can check that later. Okay. Quite natural, but I think bishop g5 with the idea to get pawn here is very dangerous. Okay, queen can go here, but maybe queen here or even bishop e3 is kind of good option for white. Okay, this is a bit hanging at the moment. Okay, let's play queen e2. Oh, he might play this way, but I think he can't really take this one, because then I might have a chance to play c4. Well, okay, that was a surprise to me, because now I'm already here. Okay, let's go. Maybe f6, but still my pieces are very well placed, at least, but sometimes moves like f6 might be possible, even though it looks like white is having great attacking chances. After bishop b8, I don't know, can I do that? If he takes, yeah. Actually, I think I might, oh well. Should I take here? At least it prevents knight takes e5, but then h5 is coming, yeah. At least in some lines. Bishop d7 is a problem, even in this line. But then I think okay, what is going on? He tries to play f6. Aha, okay, that's the point. But okay, if we take there, then he will win that pawn pack. Who is having fun there? I don't know. Bishop e3. Okay, I will get two bishops. I think I can take here twice. f6, bishop e3. He takes here. I will take here. I have bishop pair, and he will have very strong center, but still. Do I have anything else? I might have bishop f4. It pins the knight. f6. Oh, well. In that case, queen h5, g6. Tricky position. Okay, if I take here f6, bishop e3, bishop b8, rook goes here, and it's trapped already. Okay. This is not easy. This is not easy at all. Okay. What should I do? Okay, I will take here and here, rook here, takes, and I will try to win this pawn. I would like to play this one, but I think bishop b8 is very strong. Can I rescue my rook? Maybe I can, actually. Okay, let's play this way. Oh, but there is that bishop. I will take here. Okay, okay, let's play this way. It wasn't the best idea to use time there, but I try to get that e6 pawn now. Maybe bishop goes here and then e5. I don't know. Maybe this is good for black if he founds this plan now. Yeah, it's very hard to find good answer. Is this an option? I will take here. Oh, he plays that immediately. Okay, the idea is to take here. But probably it's not so dangerous. Because knight d4, or maybe it is actually. Okay, I think I have to try this one. I'm not too happy about this. But anyway, I think I have to play this way. Other ideas are just too slow. Rook e7 if he takes here. He will take here. Okay, that's a problem. So should I? Okay, I can't really. I have to take here. That's the way to play. But he can take here. Bishop e4. Okay, what happens? I don't know. Can I play this one and try to get something on back rank? Hard to say. I don't know what he's thinking. This is clearly the only option as far as I know. But well. Oh, there's this kind of tactics I didn't see. I didn't see. Now I'm in trouble. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, maybe I can do this after king h1. There is no good squares for the... Okay, maybe there is. I have to go here, here, and then my rook drops. This is awful. Of course, rook f5 might be a move. And taking here, then there's some chances to survive because rook covers the f file. Okay, he tries to think, is this an option or not? I have to blitz out the moves now. Otherwise, I'm going to lose immediately, I guess. Okay, some chances. Pieces are hanging. Okay, rook here looks... very good for black, but actually I can take and take here. No time to take this one because rook is hanging, bishop is hanging, and there's back rank checkmate. So this might be still something. Of course, black is better, but now there is some problems already. I think I can take on c6. Oh, first is check. Yeah, and after rook h1, I have king g2. So let's take here. Have to take with the pawn, I guess. Now there is opposite color of bishops, and this gives me some hope. Wait a minute, how to defend this check? King goes here. Oh no, no. Okay. Actually, this position is unbelievable. How this is possible that I can't save the rook? This is too dangerous threat. Oh no, oh no. King e1. Check. Okay, this is too bad, but I think I don't have any choice. The bishop f1. The only chance, but of course black is having very good chances now. Maybe another check. Then my king goes here and checkmate. So maybe rook f7. Hits the bishop. Oh, maybe rook f. Okay, I try to win this. So I have to do something like this. Maybe I have some chances. It's not so clear. It's not so easy. Have to be quick. Of course, this was much better. I think that this was lost of tempo, or am I? Oh, I'm going to lose my rook now. Okay. Was that lucky accident? My plan is to get bishop on c4 and then checkmate will follow very quickly. The only chance. Oh, he blundered maybe. Now there is clearly some chances. Okay, he can play that one, but I don't have to take. So there is very dangerous pin now. If king goes here, checkmate will follow. And this rook, oh my god, I was very lucky. I was very lucky. Okay, let's see the game. Good morning. Nice to have you here. By the way, there is a poll in the chat, so feel free to vote. How far can we go today? So some of you are thinking that we reached 2,600. Thanks for support, and of course you can use those other options as well. Last time we dropped a lot. Let's see how it goes today. Okay, somehow this is stuck. Okay. Okay, bishop d7. I have played friends as black, and I think I have played this line at least in rapid chess, but I can't remember why I thought that it's not so good for black. Anyway, this looks very normal. And now c3 might be the move. But after bishop b5, yeah, we can take here. And of course, now there is no problems with this bishop, and then we don't have a great bishop on d3 anymore. And that's why I didn't want to do this, but it seems that black is losing time, and this structure might be a problem, because then c5, if black plays c5, then these pawns can get weak, and maybe that is the key. We don't have to keep the bishops. Yeah, okay, we can do something like queen d3, and if b4 is not an option for black, then this structure on queen side might be a problem for black, because no counterplay here, and if f6 is not an option, then we can have full control, let's say that way. h4, for example, or castling first. Okay, maybe I will play that way in the next time, because here I felt that this is not a good way to play. Of course, if he takes here, then I'm back on track, but if he does something like this, then my knight is misplaced here. Of course, I can try to play some kind of tricky move orders, or but still I don't believe this. Now everything is fine, but suddenly he got chances. White is better. Yeah. Okay, maybe I should... What did I do? I played this one. Okay, computer thinks this is best or second best, but I'm not sure anymore, because then f6 tactics are there. So maybe... What should I do? Maybe knight here. Well, this is a bit problematic. I think after knight d4, we might have a chance to prevent all those tactics against e5. I'm not sure, but let's let's look at a few lines. Okay. And probably black doesn't have chances to create play on queen side. Yeah. But it's not so obvious to me. Okay, we can take here, and suddenly this is not hanging, because we have g3 in between move. Okay, nice. And then if black castles, let's say this way, then we will have slide advantage according to the computer. But I don't really believe that we have real chance to create attack, because C file is open. There is lots of different kind of options. We are lacking attacking forces. We should have knight or something like that. Okay, let's play bishop g5, and here something else. I don't want to trade, but this might be the best option, because now there is no chance to play f6, and this king might be in trouble here, because rook can't cooperate with, I mean, rooks can't cooperate, and if black castles, queen will go here, we will get checkmate plans quite quickly. Yeah, this might be the way. This is very hard decision, at least for me, to give this great bishop, but of course there is point behind this. Anyway, things went wrong after h4. I should take it here, And then maybe bishop e3 to trade this bishop. Then we are playing against this bishop. Two knights are better than these two. Okay, but I think that was the most critical moment in the game, because here I don't really have options. Oh, it seems that after f6 bishop e3 is a real option. But I was afraid I can go here. Okay, this was so risk. I mean, oh, I can take here with check. I didn't see that one, but still, it's tricky. It's very tricky. Is this rook in trouble or not? And it seems that it's not in trouble, but I couldn't find the way, and that was the reason I played this one. But I clearly misevaluated this because he can play e5 immediately, and of course bishop b8 with the same plan works. I was considering this and taking on e5, but I think there is no enough counterplay, because rook will go here, bishop c6, and these pawns will drop. But suddenly there was chances. This was very hard to meet. Somehow rook d1 works, but how? I was thinking that I'm going to lose my... Oh, this kind of plan. But how this works? Okay, if rook takes here, no chance to take this one, and after g6, oh, there's some counterplay with rook f7 or just rook f6, and if black takes here, I think king f3, there are threats everywhere, and it seems that there is no way to defend the rook, because king can go here. If this check happens, maybe king g2 is the only move. What happens after king g? Ah, there's h5, clever Luft making move. And that's why king g2, but everything works here somehow. Have to check. Ah, perpetual. Okay, but this is beyond my calculation skills. Anyway, this was quite interesting turn around, because suddenly I saw this tactical team that there is really good chance that I'm going to have at least draw. Now these rooks are not playing well together, and this can go wrong very easily. Here, rook b2 is the only move. Oh yeah, because it defends this rook, and actually after this I think I can play something else, or maybe I should take the draw. If I do something like this, okay, he can play something like this maybe. Okay, it could be a draw. To the next game. Only 4 points missing. Oh, what should I play? Okay, let's play e6. Ragozin. Well, bishop d7 is at least an option, because there's knight takes d4 plans. And this is kind of chance for black. Okay, let's castle. I think it's an option. A3. Okay, bishop d2. What is the difference? I think maybe a3 was better. But anyway, now we can put our bishop to f8. This might be a better choice, but there's c5. If this trade is already on the board, then we can play bishop d6. But now, after bishop d6, he will play c5, and suddenly we don't have any chance to put e5 because knight will land here, I guess. Okay, maybe it wasn't so clear. Aha, okay. But let's concentrate on this position. Now I think I could take here and play e5 in a right moment. But let's play a6 first. Is this a plan? Looks like a risky plan for white, and I can't really see the point here. Bishop f5. I can trade and play something like knight e7 and then c6. I think this is quite good card spot position. Okay, let's see. Maybe knight e5 is the idea, but we can have knight g6 to stop knight e5, bishop here. We don't need c6 at the moment. It's very hard to play e4. And because of that, I think black might be better already. This bishop is quite bad. Of course, natural plans with b4, b5, but black is already there. Knocking on the door, at the door. Maybe c6. Bishop here, knight e4. Already some kind of checkmate plans. Okay, bishop d6. Knight c5, of course. Natural. Queen e7. a4. Knight e4. Should we play b5? Or is this better? Than this one? I don't know. Okay. I think queen e7 should be better. Of course, a4 looks like a move here. But should I play b5 or not? Maybe I should. Because then there is no b4, b5. And this bishop is then behind these pawns. And I think that might be a big chance for me. I don't see the pawn. Ah, he tries to get here, of course. That's the plan. Knight e4. If he goes here, I can take twice. Oh, is this hanging in the end? What about knight g4, h3, knight h4? Interesting attack, but maybe it's not working as well as should be. Okay, I will take and take here. Okay, let's play knight e4. This is not an option for white. I think I'm ready for knight h4, at least in some lines, because queen will join into action. I don't want to play f6, but somehow, in some cases, that might be the best move. Should I kick this knight somewhere? It will take here. b5 helps the knight. So no chance to do that. A bit problematic position. Should I do this? Queen will go here. If I play this one, he has this one. Queen here. Okay, let's play this way. I think there is no time to take this one, because he has to do something like g3. Then I can put my queen back to e7. And then this bishop is at least slight problem. Is there a chance to play f3, e4? I think white's king is going to be vulnerable after these moves, but who knows? Let's see. Let's see. That was a surprise. Really. Okay, let's get back to e7. Now e3 is a weak spot. I think we can play b5. Okay, he tries to create something on king's side. That's very ambitious plan. Maybe a4, e5, e5, b5. Can I take here? I think I can, even though it opens the diagonal, but still. Oh, and I can take here with the bishop. I don't know, actually. Well, I would like to play this, but then he just takes here. And if I play b5, is there a4? So let's start with this. I have to trust my chances. I think giving pawn and having this kind of weakness, I have very strong knight. This has to be good for black. I can play f6, and this diagonal is not so important anymore. So b5, I will take here with the bishop, not with the knight, because it's very hard to trade these bishops. And after taking here with the knight, rook can go here, and that might be a problem. But after b5, we just take here and play f6 if needed. Yeah. I think white pieces are not really cooperating, and there is a good chance that black is having a big advantage here. Because of this bishop, this weakness, and black pieces are playing better together than white pieces. Queen d1. Should we trade or not? I think we should wait. And I think probably we should not take a chance. Okay, let's play this one. I think b4 is now a big problem. Okay, he has some kind of d5 plans. Okay, maybe I should take here with the queen. I would like to take with the pawn, but suddenly these are playing very well together after d5 sacrificing plan. I don't know. Do I have time to take here d5 and suddenly there's big threats already. Surprising. Okay. Let's take here with the queen. I keep this bishop out. Would be nice to check those lines after the game. Should I take here with the pawn? But I doubt that, because there was very clear plan to activate all pieces. Now it's clear that black has some pressure on e3, b4, and no real weaknesses. My bishop is better than his, so at least this is good for black. At least very playable option. Okay, if we take here, then bishop can take, and the trade might happen. So maybe no trading. But after now, I have to play some moves. Maybe I will take and play bishop c7, because then this pawn might get weak, or actually maybe even c5. But then these plans might work again. Okay, I'm not sure about my decision here. Was it right or not? Is this a weakness or not? Hard to say, hard to say. Should I push c5? Again, very hard to say. Okay, this might go wrong. And suddenly there is some pressure. Rook here. Queen is okay. Okay, he can trade. And what then? Okay, let's trade to keep things in control. I bring my king here. I think I should have some chances, because there's c5 in the right moment, but when and where, I don't know. Rook here, g5. Maybe c5 plan somehow. Bishop here and then c5. Looks a bit weird, maybe, but I try to provoke this move, because then g5 looks very strong. Okay, he went there, so now I go back and try to make some pressure against a4. Maybe g5 is not an option. Maybe that one wasn't real option. Okay, do I have a chance to play rook here? At least I have a chance, but bishop d2. Okay, I will go here. a4. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best What did I do? Oh no, oh no. Bishop c5. This pawn might get weak, but I'm not sure about it. Okay, sometimes it's very hard to find a way. And I think I lost my way. Okay, a6. Let's play this way. Now I try to get everything here, and maybe this is just equal. Okay, let's think. I think there is some chances to create. I can trade this bishop, and then, okay, maybe it's not working, but bishop b4 now. Trading. And if I push this pawn, what happens? Okay, actually I will do that immediately. Try to play b4. Okay. Maybe it was a mistake. Let's see. This is getting critical now. Oh no, I lost this pawn now. Oh, I didn't. King b1, b4 was the move to be played, but okay, now I can make some progress. Oh, he has that kind of move. Again, mistakes. Chess is hard. Okay, what should I do? I will bring my rook here. No chance to play this one, I guess. Check. Let's make slow progress to avoid mistakes. Now this pawn is hanging. I can go back. Can I win it somehow? Well, I don't know. Now I can take here and here. No chance to do this. Oh, checkmate. Whoa, okay. I think it's new record. Finally, we did it. I think I tried something like 3 times, and finally. Okay, I was very lucky here, but anyway, I think this game was quite interesting, so let's see those key moments. Okay, this is an option, but maybe it's better to castle because this bishop might be badly on d7 and queen will go c2 anyway. So castling is better than this move. Knight e7, very flexible indeed, but oh, this looks like a tricky move, and I don't really like that one. Okay, this was a one chance to put bishop on d6, but I was worried about this, and then if black can't play e5, then white is having very good position, but it seems that bishop b5 is the key move. The idea is to take here if e5. So no time to take play this way, and yeah, white is having clear advantage here. Anyway, yeah, this was a move I was considering, that white will do this, but actually these pawns are getting too weak, and this knight is not in trouble on g4. Actually, after bishop takes c5, e3 is hanging, and in any case this knight can retreat, or there is queen h4 plans, so no problems at all. But the problem is bishop b5, and then white might take here, put knight on e5, and then very strong creep in the center. It's very hard to play with black pieces here. Okay, anyway, now c5 is totally different, and it would be a mistake, because e5 breaks this center open, and king is in the middle. Yeah, bishop d3 is much better. We see this kind of preparation moves in Ragozin, so it's very natural. Pawn takes. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the support. Okay, as I said, bishop f5 was really unnecessary, and I think clearly wrong plan in this kind of structure, because this bishop is very useful, and usually it's not a good idea to trade too many pieces, because usually black can create something on king side even with this kind of material balance. So trading minor pieces are not, it's not a good idea to trade minor pieces, but of course sometimes it can help. For example, this bishop is very strong if it's on d6, but anyway, this helps black, because black likes to play something like knight e7 and c6 anyway. And now we are having Karspad structure. Of course, this is not necessary in any position, but it's very common to put pawns like this. And now we are having kind of position which is favorable for black, because this bishop is passive. Maybe that is the key here. b4, c6, and I think after a4, black might have chance to play. Okay, this is hanging, of course. White has to prepare it somehow, like this way, but b5 is already a move. Of course, this might be a weakness, but one plan is to put knight on c4, and that's one of the most important positional plans for black. Of course, sometimes it's okay to defend this and create something on king side, because this structure prevents white to defend. It's very hard to bring these pieces on defensive, and that's why b5 is quite good in many positions. Somehow, I mean, sometimes c6 might get weak. Of course, it have to be careful when to play b5. Okay, he played this one, very natural. Queen e7. Okay, here I was thinking which one to choose. According to the computer, it's better to play Queen e7. Okay, both are giving some edge for black, but I think this is more flexible. We have chance to defend this, some chance to create these kind of attacking patterns, and this queen defends the h4 square. So there are positions where queen knight h4 is working very well because we can get queen into attack very quickly, and that's why queen e7. Okay, knight e4, natural. Is there any okay, this is the best according to the computer. Okay, b6 might be. I tried to get this work somehow, but I thought that there is b5 ideas. Even rook a7. If b5... Oh, this is an option. Okay, no time to take here, but maybe this way. Okay, this is very hard to evaluate, but maybe it's better for black because this bishop is so weak, but still. This pawn might be a problem if something goes wrong. So this is kind of unhuman choice. I like what I did. This one. And here I was expecting g3, and my plan was to bring queen here, but of course here is very good moment to think about, can I sacrifice this? Because there are already three pieces in the attack, so we can probably create something very quickly. So let's see, knight takes here. We could do something like this, but how this is working? Okay, the reason is again this bishop. So black can sacrifice even a pawn, and then there is enough time to create strong attack, and suddenly eventually there will be some sacrificing plans. Yeah, okay. Okay, knight f6. I could sacrifice this again, but in rapid chess it's very hard to play this kind of moves because if something goes wrong, then whole position collapses. So that's why this is much safer option. And now we have that position where I played queen takes e4, and I think it would be a mistake to take with the pawn. But let's see. It's interesting to see what is the evaluation. b6. Yeah, I was correct. Queen takes e4, because taking with the pawn, rook comes here, and suddenly there is clear counterplay, and I think it's very hard to find the way. d5 is the key move. f6 is kind of must, but now there is even some play on light squares. So okay, black might have some edge, but this is complicated. Much more complicated than this one, because now bad bishop against good bishop, weaknesses, and black is very solid. But of course I went wrong here, because suddenly it was only equal. Okay, I took here. Okay, I have to say that before we check the line, I was considering a takes b4, bishop takes b4, and then where I played this one, I can't remember did I say that aloud, but c5 takes, bishop c3, and then bishop f8. And I think it's I mean, I thought that it's possible to play, maybe even the best, because there is no so much pressure and we have very strong center. This is weak, this is weak, and I was about to play that, but then I thought that then it's not you know, it's not logical, because I didn't want to open this, and that's why I tried to play more instructive, easier chess. But let's see. C5 is the best move. Sometimes teaching during the games can backfire. Now this is clearly better for black, because we can do this. Yeah, okay. Anyway, bishop c7 makes this bishop passive, and now this bishop is not so bad anymore. Of course, black is fine, but it's not easy to find the way. And I think I lost my way when pawn went here. That might be dead equal, or no chances to make any progress, but let's see. Yeah, a5, and now b5. I just thought that after, let's say, he will play here, and whenever I play bishop c7, he plays bishop c5. No chance to make any progress. But here, things are a bit different, because now I can create some pressure. Of course, he can put bishop here, but suddenly... Aha. Oh, could I do this? And then there is no time to save the bishop. Okay, but it's still equal, but now at least some chances, because after this trade, this pawn might get weak. But it's very long way to get rook here, king here, something like c5, and then we have 3 attackers to a5. But the rook ending was actually quite interesting. Let's see. We both played some inaccurate moves. I was thinking that king b4 is the best move here, because no time to play this one. b5 is hanging. This is clearly too passive. I was afraid that now I'm going to lose, and actually it seems to be the case, because then suddenly a5 is not weak at all, and my d5, f5, b5, everything is very weak. So this was very critical moment. I don't know. Could I found this? No chance to take here, I guess, because king goes... If it goes here, then it's suddenly good for black. This is very difficult ending. Okay, black has at least draw here, but maybe even more with this, because there is no chance to push the pawn. Okay, rook here. But now I was quite happy when I played rook c4, because now I saw some chances to make some slow progress, and even there is always defensive resources for white. Things can go wrong. I played this because if I do this immediately, this pawn might get here, and I would like to block it here. So that's why this way. Okay, he played that one, but after after rook d2. Okay, maybe I don't have time to play this one. I think this might be a chance if I can put both rooks here, like this way. Let's say white is doing some moves like this way, and now then I have already this kind of plan, and here taking with the rook. Somehow this is still equal, but anyway, it's already unpleasant for white. Okay. And checkmate in one, but of course okay, it's very hard to actually I think I saw this line, yeah, but if white plays something like rook here, okay, we can just trade, and okay, this is equal according to the computer. So do we have anything better? Maybe it's best idea is to keep all rooks on the board, but how to keep those? Okay, king here. This looks a bit risky to me, but maybe the idea is to take here and push. Then we have 2 pawns and it's better than 1. Like this way. B pawn is very quick. Yeah, but this is still hard. Anyway, that was the game. And let's play more. Let's play more. Maybe we can reach 2600 today. Let's see. Hello, Leon. Welcome. Nice to have you here. By the way, there is a poll in the chat. Feel free to vote. At least some of you are wrong today. At least for now. Because those options 3 and 4 are not so optimistic than options 1 and 2. Okay, let's play bishop c4 now. Would be nice to get point like this way, and then very well known legal strap, but of course it's not an option against opponents like him. 2260 something. Oh, wait a minute. I think bishop f4, queen d2, but I have played bishop c4 already. So this is not what I wanted to do. Somehow he tricked me in the opening, I mean move order, somehow. I would like to play bishop f4, queen d2, but I think he can even take here and play d5 now. So if bishop is here, bishop f4, queen d2, long castling is the best plan. But now I think I should do something else, because knight takes e4 and d5. Because black is already in the castle. So okay, this wasn't the best. Tricky move order. Let's play this way. It keeps some options open that I can create. Play here, maybe play that way. Okay, he tries to play this one. Okay, let's stop the plan. Now we have some luft for the bishop as well. Maybe he will go with b6, bishop b7, but then I go short castling, and some chances to get knight on f5. Okay, I think now knight a5 is not a problem. I think we should castle here. No good place for the bishop, and it's too risky to try to castle long because we have this pawn already here. There is a hook. Black can play b5 and open the queen side immediately. So better to play this way. Now bishop here might be the best because on b3 there is some chance that this might come. I think I can kick the knight with f4, h3, and this is one reason why bishop e3 wasn't a good choice, because if bishop is here, then f4 is not a good option because knight can jump here and suddenly I have to move the bishop. But I think f4, maybe even knight here, h3, something like that works well. I think b5 is not anything real. I can just take it, but have to be ready for e5 or that kind of moves. Okay, maybe he tries to play b5, b4 and take my pawn. I would like to play f5 actually, because then it's very hard to defend the bishop. I might have some chance to roll over with these pawns. But okay, he will get very nice outpost on e5, so I would like to prevent that somehow, but how to do it? How to do it? No chance to get pawn here. So, well, maybe knight d4. It prevents b5 because c6. And if c5, then we have this plan. I think he can't really take because this knight is in trouble. Or is it possible? Somehow it might be. Okay, c5. There is an option to play this one as well. I think this is more active than this one, so let's play knight d4. It's very natural. Should be at least playable. Then we can decide later, is f5 the move or not. I think he will do this, even though it's critical. Might lead to problems. But that is active way to try to find something. Okay, this is also an option, of course. Now b5 is coming, or maybe we should push a5, because then we can take and pawn structure is weak. Okay, why not actually? c5, he can't really take because I have bishop takes f7. This is not working at the moment. Oh, maybe we can play b4 and bishop b2. Why not? So let's keep those options open. Should I play g3 to prevent knight h4? Well. Or should I go here and play g4? This knight might be in trouble. Yeah. Oh, he has knight takes e4 and then bishop is that one is hanging. This is not so easy. Not so easy, but let's play this one. looks like a plan, at least. Probably it's the best plan. Maybe I can play bishop b3 if needed. It prevents any kind of tactics against this pawn, but now I have to speed up. Should I do this? Okay, somehow I want to do that. And then rook e1. Is there some chance to get counterplay against my f4? c5, knight h4. Okay, here we go. Knight here. Actually, I think I can take a knight g5 and this knight drops. So there is no knight h5. He can take this one. Very strong bishop. So I think I'm having at least slight edge, but maybe even big one. Okay, can I take here? No, I can't, but I can do this. It's hard to defend. Maybe e5. Was this the best choice? I don't know. Rook e7, of course, but what happens then? Okay, he tries to do this anyway. Do I have time to go here? It's not so clear. Queen d3, h3. Huh. Okay. Oh, is there d5? My rook is hanging. Should do this, maybe. Okay, I have e5 plans, but it's very hard to say who is better, because then he has center suddenly. Oh. This might be very good for white still, but it's not easy anymore. Okay, this gives some extra option actually, because after h6, this knight might drop in some lines. d5, I can even push the pawn here. Okay, this might be still good for white, but okay, he has this kind of plan and it shuts down my bishop. What I think about Kolle-Zukertort system? Let's talk about it a little bit later after this game. Okay, I will take here now. Bishop d2 prevents d5 action. He might take here, but okay, but I can push e5. My rook is hanging, his queen is hanging. I can take here and then that one. Okay, let's play this way. But oh, he has d5. So who is tricking who? Now I have bishop takes c4. I think I'm still better. Okay, that looks wrong. That looks wrong. If I take here twice, queen here, here. What about queen f5? Is he trying to play this one? Too many questions. What should I do? Okay, let's play this way. I will give this pawn. And then I try to make this work somehow. e6, f6, knight f7. Okay, now this is a threat. Can I push e6, knight f7, and then something? Okay, he tries to take here now. Knight d5, taking on f7. Somehow it's not working. It's not working. Well, let's play this way. Now I try to take here. If he plays d5, I will take here. Okay, bishop b5. I don't know what is going on now. Oh, my d2 is hanging. Oh, but it's not actually. Because I can play this way. No chance to do that. f7 is too strong. Threat. I mean, too strong threat. Okay. Now I have to make some moves. Is this really an option for him? Should be winning somehow, but it's not so easy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, have to move. But now this is working. Wrong choice, clearly. In time trouble, but maybe I have bishop c3. But the problem is the time now. Should I take on f7? e6 is actually very good. Yeah, no rook d7. e6, I can promote. Knight c7 is of course good looking option. I don't know why I did it. Maybe this one is hanging. Yeah, rook c7. Everything is fine. wasn't the best. Oh, I didn't see that, but suddenly it was good enough. Okay, I won that on time, but anyway, I think I had very good chances in the opening, but so let's see. Is bishop f4 an option at all? Seems to be, actually. I think I tried to get here. I mean, to get this position. Bishop f4, castling, queen d2, and then long castling. And this is better than put bishop on c4 because it takes some time. Yeah, we don't really need that bishop on c4 in every position, so it's better to think where to put it, here or somewhere, some elsewhere, or when to move that bishop. Because sometimes it's good idea to keep the bishop here and develop quick and play something very quickly on king side, like in Sicilian defense. So, but here I think this is still playable. Oh, somehow it seems that c6 and quick. What is the plan? Quick b5. Why this is so good? Okay, now this plan works. Okay, and that is the reason why my opening wasn't the best. Okay, but I'm curious about, should I play f5 here or not? It's not good. Okay, then knight d4, and should I do it now? Maybe not. a5 is actually the best move, so it keeps these pawns here. Of course, he can play c5, but then it's problematic because d6 is weak and d5 is a good square for my bishop. But do I have some tactics here? It seems that I don't have. Okay. e5 is the best, but I would like to take here immediately. Is it possible? Okay, seems to be. Seems to be, because f5 and there is no option to take because queen is hanging. Okay, okay, this looks very strong. Knight jump somewhere. Can't go to h8. Oh, very strong. g6. Even bishop g5, because then e6 is a killer move. Check and drops the queen. Anyway, I think it went quite well. Here, yeah, okay, I wasn't the best play in this phase, but still good enough. Okay, let's play more. Today I have more time to play than usually. Usually I have to stop here, but not today. Let's play a few more games at least. Try to catch 2600. maybe c5. Okay. Can we take here? Maybe we can't because this plan might work. c4. This goes in some kind of semitaras or no? c4, no e4. I'm not sure. Or should I play this one? Maybe. Okay, it prevents c4. Maybe this is theory position. Okay, anyway, bishop somewhere, e7, castling. Is b6 an option now? Oh, but there is knight e5. Okay, let's castle. Okay. Now it's interesting. Can I play b6? Can I? He will take knight a4. Knight e4. Knight d2. Queen here. Okay, this is not easy. Okay, let's say. Okay, he tries to take here anyway, and no chance to take on a5. Okay, maybe I should take here and play something like bishop t4 now. Okay, I don't play this kind of openings so much that I have to think. Probably I have to think too much. So my opening choice wasn't the best. But hopefully this might be instructive game how to play with isolated GT pawn, or how not to play. Because sometimes. Okay, now I think I can give this because that pawn is hanging. But of course there are some counter plans. This is a bit dangerous looking. Aha, queen a4, maybe a5 to defend this. Then rook to d8, e8, something. Knight jumps here, rook here. No real chance to take here, I guess, because bishop takes here after trading those pieces. Whoa, e4. That was a surprise. Okay, very active play, but I think it's too much. But let's see. Let's see. At least I have rook d8. And whenever he takes here, the queen is dropping, so he can't really take on f6. with the idea to get some double pawns. And actually, white pieces might be in danger. How to get queen off the d file? My plan might be to take here and take here somehow, and then this bishop hangs. Of course, there are some tactics against f6. But if, for example, queen e2, then rook e8, and again, queen is very vulnerable on e2. Okay, this pawn is hanging, but it's not so important. Oh, by the way, can I take here and bishop b5? Well, tricky position, but I think white probably made a mistake with this e4, but let's see. Oh, this is very tricky. Oh, I can't take here. Oh, do I have any squares for my queen? Maybe here, but okay, he found it. He found it. Okay, queen c7 might be a move. Queen b6, actually. Why not? Why not? It hits the knight. What is going on? Of course. This way. Oh, he has... Oh, but he don't really have that option. But queen here tricks the... Makes some tricks. Aha. That kind of move. Aha, okay. Trading here is at least fine, but of course I would like to find a way to get some advantage now. It feels like black is having some edge. Attacking here. Knight b4. Okay, queen can go here. f2 is somewhat hanging. I mean that if I can take here, rook d1 is not an option. This one doesn't work yet. This is too slow plan, I guess. Okay, this is a threat, so have to prevent that somehow. And then this is not good idea because okay, if I take here twice, then queen is active. Not so easy. Maybe knight d5, bishop b2, rook here, and is there knight c5? It's not so big deal. Okay, let's play this way. I try to be practical. Rook here, and at least I'm fine. Probably better. I can put my bishop on f8 if needed, so. Oh, by the way, there's some ideas. Okay, he trades this, and that is surprising. Okay, maybe he tries to trade everything, but I think two bishops are just much better, and if this trade happens, then my bishop is much better than knight in this kind of position. But let's see. Let's see. Okay, taking with the queen. This is a critical position. Should I play bishop b4 or wait for f6 square? If I go here, then rook here. Okay, have to be quick and practical. I think it's very good that he can't occupy e1, and that is the reason why I can do this. Okay, is this available? So maybe, oh, it's not available anymore. So let's play this way. I think white is really lacking squares now. Okay, rook c4 might be something. I have bishop d5. So no chance to put rook here. Okay, but now I can pin the knight at least. Looks very strong. Can I take here? Check. And rook d3. Oh, at least I have this kind of plan. Check and here. Which one? This is very promising. And interesting. And that is a problem because sometimes I think too much. And there is some chances to think. Okay. Let's take here first and maybe check, because then I have options to go here. If I do this immediately, knight jumps here. Oh, but then I can trade and put my rook here. Should be good. Should be good. Okay, let's try to keep things simple. This pin is very annoying, so I think he will do this. Trade and rook e2. This knight is hanging, and I will get all my pieces to second rank or win this pawn. Good chance to win that one too, but okay, maybe this is something. Okay, let's take the pawn. Okay, should I keep it or not? Okay, I have to take it. Oh, that was kind of accident, but I think in the final position there was a good chance that, okay, maybe clear advantage, nothing more. Let's see if he takes a6. a6 was my idea. Okay, maybe b5 is better, of course. Then knight has to move, and this is the only square, only good square for the knight. Of course, this might be kind of okay, but then these pawns are very strong. So if I play something like this, it might be hard to play b5 later. Maybe not actually, because knight is hanging anyway, in any case. And b3 is actually weak, so this should be quite easy win. Okay, let's play at least one more. By the way, there is a poll in the chat, so if you want to give your vote, should do it because soon there will be no time to do that anymore. But okay, let's see. Bishop c5. Let's castle, or maybe c3 to d4. Nowadays, many top players are playing d3 without c3 because it's more flexible. Okay, let's castle. There is some nuances. If I play this too quickly, black might go here and castle long. So let's play rook e1, and then we are ready to play in the center. Now it's fine to play this kind of moves. And okay, let's play b4. I think this is very common position, and now black goes with this plan. Knight d2, bishop here, takes. I think queen c2 is the most precise move. Maybe bishop b2 too. Okay, let's play which one? This one. Okay. b5 is not so good because there is tactics against f2. Okay, d5. How was it? I think it's... I have seen this plan. It's possible to play this way, of course. Should I play b5? No. I have to take here. Somehow it feels like I have to play c4, but it's not possible yet. Or is it? No time to take here, but okay. Not so easy to say. Somehow it feels like that this is not good position for black, but I can't remember now. c4, queen goes somewhere, then my b4 is hanging. That's the problem. I try to get my bishop here and take on e5, but d3, b4 are weak. So something is missing. Something is missing, but I don't know what is it? I don't know. Do I have time to do something like this? But then d4 is available for black. Oh. Okay, rook d8 is coming, so this is already critical. Knight c4. He has e4 even, because can't take. I think white has something better than knight e4, because he can take and put queen c4. Okay, I have something like rook b1, but it's not... Black queen is quite well on c4. Or do I have this move? If he takes queen here, and this queen is dropping actually, Oh, there might be some tactics. This is very, very tricky position to play. Okay. Now let's see. Let's see for... No time for this. What about c4, b5? It's not looking good. Okay. Have to do something. I'm not too happy about my decision, but here we go. Oh, he has something like rook d8 now. It's not so good idea to take on f6. Oh no, oh no. This went wrong. Okay, if I play b5, what happens? He takes there twice. Rook here. He can take, but b7 is hanging. Then this is so hard. Okay, let's take here. Bishop e3. Takes, 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 takes. Something. Might be playable. I can't do better. I'm not too happy with my decision, but if he takes here, then it's easy to play, I guess. And if he goes here, I think I'm at least fine, because I have very active pieces and this knight is there. I might be pawn down, but oh, do I have some other options like queen somewhere? Rook d1. Okay, I don't have. That's not possible. Oh, but by the way, b5 after queen takes d3, then these are hanging. And if he takes, I can take here. The bishop is hanging, and then suddenly there is chance to create something. Okay, let's take here. And now b5. How he can defend? If he takes, and then this is just dropping. If he takes, I will take. Bishop is hanging again. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Hopefully this works. I didn't see this beforehand, but maybe. There is a slight chance that this pawn will be a great asset. Of course, e4 is something, but this is already here. I think I might win this. I was struggling, but somehow it's not so bad anymore. Oh, there is some crazy tactics like this way to win the bishop or exchange. So taking on p7 looks like, or should I take here between? It's the rook. Oh, this one. That one, but I think he doesn't have time actually. It's a very interesting resource. Okay, I will give this chance to you. It's very tempting to take here, but then this one is hanging, and b7. Was this too much? I don't know. He takes here, rook here, check. He takes my rook. Well, maybe this wasn't the best. Oh, but in the end of the line, I have knight b4 and then b8 promotes. But I didn't see that beforehand. I was lucky. But I think it's winning. My king ends up here. And in the end of the line, I have this one. And this will promote. If he goes here, I have knight c6 and then b8. And now I had this kind of plan. Or should I play knight d7? Oh, this one is actually even better. Yeah, because knight g4 is the idea. Okay, he didn't see that one. Okay, some complications, but how to play here. Okay, let's say g4, rook here somewhere, bring my king here. He will do the same, or maybe not. Okay, this is tricky because if I lose these pawns, it's very hard to win. I should keep these, but the king will go here. Okay, wrong direction, I guess. Okay, he tries to do something like this. Might work actually, but let's see. I have c4 plans. Maybe he missed that one. I don't want to let this happen. That's why king b2 first. Okay, let's see how to get there. My idea is to play this move to get my king here. Then I will try to win those pawns. And if he goes here, then c4 might be the move. But then he can come back. And then it's not easy. Is there some kind of perpetual? Might be. This is very hard to win actually. Oh, some checkmate plans. But okay, he has at least bishop g5. But that might be the key to get on f7. So after rook here, this might be the best move. Okay, now he has some tricks. Okay, clever tactics. Too bad, I'm going to lose that one. That pawn, but maybe I can win this. Oh, there's that threat. So. Let's play king d1. Now I have rook f5. And then maybe I will win this, and this is my hope. But this might lead disaster. Why everybody is blundering against me today? Okay, it was probably their turn. I have lost so many games with blunders. This is surprising. Very surprising, actually. Okay, let's analyze this one. There was that critical moment. I didn't remember what to do. This is well known. I think players like Carlsen, Kramnik, Anand, and everybody has been in this position. Queen c2, d5. Okay, knight b3 immediately. So I took here too early. Okay, because I was remembering that it's not a good idea to play knight f1 because d5 and then my knight is too far. So I tried to get this work somehow, but should not take here first. Actually, this is already better for black. Okay, it's easy to understand now because black can create so quick counterplay against d3. But if I play this first, then it's different because now this knight might be very useful. I can push b5. No good squares for the knights. White might be better here, but this is the most important move. Very important to find that one. Now b5 is working. Anyway, in the game I took here, and there was interesting tactics actually, but didn't see those beforehand. I was about to go this ending, which seems to be a wrong decision. Or okay, this is not so wrong. Yeah, this is probably holdable because knight is badly placed, and I have good chances to create pressure on e5. Maybe rook c1 is actually better than taking here immediately. But I was about to do something like this, and maybe b5 in the right moment. Rook here somewhere. No. Oh, rook d1, and okay, interesting. And now we can try to create very strong pressure. Maybe even knight h4 before this. Okay, at least good chances to hold a draw. Anyway, this b5 was very interesting chance because b takes c6. The other option was that, yeah, if pawn takes here, this is even better because we have access to 8th rank, and this is of course better. There are no chances to play moves like bishop a7 now. So this is better, and here, okay, it's better to take on b7 immediately. Yeah, because then this pawn is alive. Now we can play rook b1, I guess. Then these plans are very strong. We can trade rooks and then check and b8. This looks like winning, but f6. Yeah, okay, this is very good resource for black. a5. bishop goes to b8. And somehow this is working. Surprising. Maybe the key is... Yeah, okay, no time to take this one, so... Rook d2. Have to prevent rook access. Okay, this might be holdable, surprisingly. Surprising. Okay. Okay, this was the line. Taking here. Check. Check. And c takes b2, and after rook b1, knight b4 is the only move, but now there is no way to get there. Actually, yeah, that was irrelevant option to get knight on c6 in d1, rook d1 lines, because b8 is winning immediately. Okay, but let's see how it went. I took on e5. Okay, after bishop g3. Oh, there is that kind of option. Oh no, I didn't see. It hits the knight, so I don't have time to take here. So here I should do something like rook d1, and then it's equal, only equal. Okay. Here I think this is very critical moment. There are, I mean, there is no time to this kind of slow moves. Have to be very precise. And I think that's why rook d1 is the great move, probably the only move. The idea is that, of course, this trade leads very good winning prospects for white, because no counterplay and rook is much better than bishop. And if black tries to avoid this trade, let's say this way, then other rook might go here, and suddenly we can win this pawn, and a pawn is again great asset. Maybe c4 just to keep those pawns on the board. But here I didn't see that plan. And this is equal, and things can go wrong very easily. For example, if king goes here, then c-pawn comes here, and I can't really find anything. Maybe black can make some progress, I don't know. Anyway, oh, there was already knight. Oh, rook f5. I should do that, because then I can win this pawn, and suddenly I'm having some edge. Okay, anyway, that was my plan, but didn't work. Okay, here bishop g5, rook here. Okay, this is equal, but it's not easy at all. It seems to me that white is going to win this and have very good chances with a pawn, but black can give maybe rook to a4 in the right moment and have very strong play with these pawns, but I don't know how to play in here, I mean. Oh. Okay, something went in the eye. Oh. But it is the only problem today. Games went quite well. I think it's time to stop for today. Thanks for watching, and thanks for voting. See you next time. On Monday we play again Rabbit Chess. Let's see, can we reach 2600s? Have a nice weekend. Take care.